Another common aspect on your exam is mean, that has to do with statistics, so mean calculation, average calculation. So in this question, we are talking about students that had a test in art and business, and they got results in art and in business. And in the last part of the question, we are told, so there was 12 students, but in that part, we are told that there is a 13th student, Anjani, hopefully I pronounced that well, was absent from the test on Monday because that test happened on Monday. He sits the test the following day. When his mark is included, the mean mark in art increased from 50 to 51. Work out Anjani's mark in art. Now, when normally the question will tell you calculate the mean or work out the mean or find the mean. However, when they are giving you an answer, so they are telling you what mean is, in order to find to solve the question, to find the answer they are looking for, we have to ask ourselves, well, how did they got that answer? And that is true not only for statistics, for any part of your maths. So how do we calculate the mean? So mean, what we do, on top of the fraction, we add all data. So all numbers that are given to us, we add them. And then we divide by the number of data added. So before Ajani was taking a test, the mean was 50. So how did they got that 50 in art? That means all of these values were added. So let's just write it out so that we have an idea. So that mean was calculated. We add all our data. Now, I'm just going to write them all out. So all of those numbers, I written them all out, and we divide that by 12 because there were 12 students. So what we get on top of the fraction here is 600 divided by 12. We put that in the calculator and we get 50. Now, what happened? So that is before that student, the 13th student, sat. So what happened when we have one more student? How would we calculate the mean? So we will say, well, all the 600 plus Ajani mark, and that would have been divided now by 13, because now I have actually 13 numbers that I added, and that gave us 51. So if I want to find Ajani's mark, so basically I want to arrive at my calculation and say Ajani mark equal a specific number. So first thing, I'm going to eliminate that 13. How do we eliminate bottom of the fraction? We multiply by it, because 13 divided by 13 is 1. Don't forget that fraction line means divide. So therefore, 1 multiplied by 600 and Ajani mark will be just 600 and Ajani mark. But if I multiply one side of the equation, I have to multiply the other side of the equation. So therefore, I am left with 600 and Ajani mark. And on the other side, I can put that in the calculator and find out what is 51 multiplied by 13. So this is where I'm going with my calculation. I want Ajani mark on its own, so that 600 have to go to the other side of the equation. When we move a number from one side of the equation to the other side of the equation, what happened? That number changes the sign to the opposite. So instead of plus 600 will be minus 600. And now we have all numbers on the other side. We can put them in the calculator, press equal, and we get that Ajani mark is 63. So always remember, when they are giving you in any maths question, when they are giving you an answer, you have to pause and think, how did they got that? And that's how you're going to solve that particular question.